We are recording. What's up, guys?
What is going on?
How's it going?
This is different.
Yeah. So we're
only this big.
going to be doing something a little differently. I don't know if you guys have seen the YouTube videos of people like rating things. Like they could be rating cars or their favorite snacks. It's called the Tier Maker. You'll see that in the corner over there. We are going to be rating the best fast food. So according to me and Jesse, what we think is the best. Now the best on the graph here is S for superior. That's what I'm guessing it is.
Super superior, superiority.
And then you got like the basic grading scale. You got A, B, C, and then D. Let's get into it. First off, actually, before we get into it, Jesse, your hair, it looks good. I like it.
I'm a real big fan of that color right there.
I like this part of my hair.
The light is hitting it perfectly, so it looks like almost white.
Yeah.
So I think I need to do one more round of toner to get it right where I want it.
Yeah. I like it, though. You can pull it off. Oh, we got a few announcements before we get into this. We have Culture Night coming up, Jesse. Wednesday.
May 6th.
Yeah. And actually, you're preaching.
Oh!
So, in case you didn't know, Culture Night's still happening. We probably have been announcing it, or we will announce it. But it's going to be regular time, Wednesday, May 6th at 7 o'clock. No campus location because we can't be at church. So
We'll be online.
Yeah, and I think that's about it. That's all the updates. So getting into this, we'll just go from top up here to down. I think we have AW.
AW.
Now,
Never had it.
The only thing I know is their root beer.
Mm-hmm. They have restaurants, or at least they did. I don't know if they still do or not.
And I think the root beer is okay.
Let's go C. I'm comfortable with C.
Let's start off with C, and we can always move stuff up. Next is Arby's. I mean, anyone would rate this the way I'm going to rate this. D.
Thank you.
Yes, D. Arby's is trash, and if you like Arby's, then I feel bad for you. Next, we got Bojangles.
Never had it.
Bojangles is like a Southern Cane's, I've heard.
Wow.
I've never had it either.
So it's a knockoff of Cane's. So it's probably like a C.
Because there's nothing better than the original Cane's.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Here we go. We're getting into familiar territory here. Now, Jesse, it gets hard because, especially with these early ones, because you don't know how the rest of them are going to rate. So Buffalo Wild Wings, I've ordered it a few times on DoorDash. It's pretty good. You definitely get the runs afterwards, so we'll play that into factor.
I'm feeling a solid A.
Solid.
Like A is good. Like it's a top tier. And you got to think, if you've ordered it on DoorDash, which we both have, then you must like it enough.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think it's A. Definitely not B. Definitely not C. Definitely not superior. Wouldn't be like.
Got to go A.
Yeah. Okay, Burger King. So another interesting one because we had the Whopper a few weeks ago.
The Dark Horse a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Whopper was good, man. I don't know, man.
I would give Burger King a C.
C. I was gonna say B.
You say B,
just because the Whopper was good, but I'm comfortable with C.
Yeah. I'd say low B, high C. All right, Raising Cane's.
You know where I'm at with this one. I don't even need to say it.
I agree.
In my book, that goes straight to S, no question.
I agree. It's definitely an S tier for sure.
Chick-fil-A, come on now.
Chick-fil-A, easy.
We don't put that at S, we're sinners.
Chipotle, S.
Really?
Oh, 100%.
See, I would go A on Chipotle.
Why not S? Give me one good reason.
I just don't get... Unpopular opinion, Chipotle is great, but it is not to the hype level that everybody gives it. We can go S. I'm fine with it.
How about this?
I see, but here's the deal. Is Chipotle on the same level as Cane's and Chick-fil-A?
I would say so.
For me, it is the same level as B-dubs.
You think it's the same level as B-dubs? It's up to you. Final word.
We can go S.
Also, what we can do is like the closer the product is to the letter, we can make it like a high S. So this could be like a low S then.
DQ.
DQ.
Okay, this really depends on what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because if we're talking about ice cream and blizzards and all that, I mean, high A. Food, D.
You don't like their chicken fingers? I love the chicken fingers. That's the thing I'll buy. The fries are pretty good too.
I feel like because of that, we've got to put them at a B.
DQ gets a B. Yeah.
All right, guys. Today we want to talk about a really, what we feel is a relevant topic for this generation, and that's the topic of gossip. I think we all know that gossip is a negative thing, something that we shouldn't do. And yet it's really easy for us to find ourselves in the middle of gossip and not even realize. Mm-hmm. And so we kind of want to talk about how we can avoid some of maybe the traps and pitfalls of gossip, but also maybe talk about why it's important more than just to not gossip as a bad habit, but why maybe it's more important than just stopping a bad habit.
Dunkin' Donuts. I know there's a great following of Dunkin' Donuts for their coffee. I've maybe had it once in my life. There's not a lot of Dunkin' Donuts around here.
There isn't. I've had it, I think, twice, and I would say it's pretty average.
Yeah.
I would say maybe a mid B.
Yes.
All right, boys and girls.
There we go.
Here it is. You know where I'm at. My favorite fast food burger of all time.
You give it an S?
I would give it a high S. Big old Five Guys double with cheese, a little bit of onion, ketchup, mayo,
interesting,
mustard, and they've got great shakes. And they throw fries at you.
Oh, that's true.
Literally, they give you a little cup and then they just fill the whole bag.
That is true. That's the one thing I did love about Five Guys. See, so I'm not impressed. Like, I think the burgers are good. I think I don't like it because I ate it one time and then I got sick and then threw up. So that kind of like ruined it.
Tainted it forever.
But I do love the fries. You gave me Chipotle. I'll give you Five Guys. I was going to give it an A too. So
there we go.
Okay.
IHOP.
I'm not a big pancake guy.
I'm not either. And I'll be honest, their pancakes aren't even good. Yeah. Well, that's not true. I love breakfast food in general.
Yes.
I like pancakes. I like waffles more, fun fact. But even IHOP's pancakes are just,
No. I want to throw IHOP underneath the bus and give it a C.
Yeah, I agree.
You're dead to me, IHOP.
In-N-Out. I will say it's good. Not great. I don't get all the hype. I mean, so for me, I think it's a high B. High B, low A. It's good, but it is not on par with Five Guys.
Give a low A there.
Even in the slightest.
Ones that we absolutely know are trash, or for some reason we just don't like, we'll throw at D. The ones that we're like indifferent on, or we never had, we'll throw at C.
Jimmy John's.
Okay, here we go.
I like Jimmy John's a lot.
I would give it an A.
I'd give it an A as well.
Yes.
I'd probably give it the highest A up there.
Ooh, the highest A.
My opinion. Yeah.
Oh, there you are. KFC. This is really interesting. Because I feel like KFC used to be the king. Like, everyone loved it. I remember my family even buying it. But now I'm like, does anyone go there anymore?
So I didn't start eating at KFC on a regular, somewhat regular basis until like 2 years ago. I don't know. I give it a high B.
See, I would give it a low B. So we'll put it right in the middle.
Middle B.
Krispy Kreme, based off the donut? What would you say based off the donut?
I mean, they're really good. I mean, I say A for sure. I will have to say that I'm not all about like the warm lights on, we gotta go. Like, I don't get the hype.
Oh, when they're like fresh.
I think everybody freaks out.
Like 3 in the morning or something. Because like the donut's like,
I like a good donut.
Like Donut World. And that stuff is so much better.
Agreed.
But those come out warm too. So Little Caesars, not impressed, but solid.
I like Little Caesars actually.
Like, would you rate it higher than Domino's?
Yeah. Because it's cheaper and it's hot and ready.
That is crazy.
But I still probably wouldn't put it A level. I'd put it highest B.
Highest B. I would put it in B. So we'll go with the highest B though. McDonald's, the king.
I mean, it's up there for me.
I would say
it's probably low S for me.
Low S, yes, I would say.
So, in Mark chapter 7, Jesus tells the people listening to him that it's more important what comes from your heart than what goes into your body. So, back in the day, that culture was super obsessed with what they ate. Like, there was a huge emphasis on that, and that made you clean or unclean. And what Jesus said is, hey, that's not really that important. What is actually important is what flows out of your heart. And so to bring that to modern terms, we can often think about like, am I putting on a good appearance? Do people think of this about me? They'll say, that's not important. Your style, your outward appearance, like that's not important. That's not important. What's important is what comes from within. And so when we are gossiping about people, like that is something that can flow from within. And gossip is a hurtful thing to those that we're talking about, even if they maybe don't hear that we're talking about them. If we're talking about somebody behind their back, that is hurtful. That's harmful to our relationship with them and the people that we're talking to, their relationship with that person as well. And so instead of being people that, always maybe spread rumors, talk about people, or hey, did you hear this? Or oh man, did you see that? Or whatever. As Christ followers, we should strive to be known for being loving and for always being for other people. We used to say at church years ago that we want to be known by what we're for and not what we're against. And I think that still rings true today, that we want to be a champion of other people, always celebrate others. We want to be our friends' biggest cheerleaders, and even be their cheerleader when they're not around.
Okay, so we got good old Panera.
Panera bread. So, fun fact, I did not like Panera until like a few months ago.
Okay.
This is a place, for me at least, that you really have to figure out what you like on their menu.
Yeah.
Because if you just order anything, you may not like it. For me, some people love it. But if you get a bread bowl with that tomato soup.
Yes, my go-to is the turkey bacon avocado BLT. Right, turkey bacon. Yeah, turkey BLT.
Unpopular
with avocado.
I would put avocados in the D category.
Avocados? Well, good thing we're not doing produce because...
Yeah, next week, be sure to tune in. Tier list for produce. If you want to see more tier lists, comment below.
Yeah.
What should we do?
Check it out.
Should we do cards? Should we do video games?
Like, comment. We could do like YouTubers. We could do celebrities. We could do movie. Like we can even make our own. Panera, I would go with. I would go high B.
High B. Yeah, I was gonna say mid B. So if you probably can't hear it on the video, but Judah's laptop sounds like it's about to take off.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Now I like Pizza Hut a lot. You get you a thick crust meat lovers pizza. You get those little Cinnabreads with the icing dip. Come on.
What is this? We just got done with our baseball game and we're going to Pizza Hut? No. No. I'm not the biggest fan of Pizza Hut. Like,
for me, it's the best pizza on the board right now. So we need to put it at a B then.
Were you going to give it an A?
I was going to give it an A.
I would give it a C, so we'll give it a B.
We'll give it a B. What is that?
It's a D. That's what that is. So
Popeye's chicken.
Never got Popeyes until maybe a couple years ago.
I never got Popeyes until we tried their chicken sandwich a few months ago.
That was your first time?
First and only. Yep. And have to say, was not impressed in the slightest. We waited for 6 years for 2 sandwiches, and they were bad.
I thought it was pretty good, but you did not like it. I remember that.
Yeah, I'd go with C.
Shake Shack.
Okay. So, Pastor Russ, if you're watching this, Shake Shack is still terrible. So if you guys don't know, me and Pastor Russ are locked in an eternal argument of which burger place is better, Five Guys or Shake Shack. He loves Shake Shack. I obviously love Five Guys. And I would say Shake Shack is like a slightly better version of Steak and Shake.
What would you rate it?
I'd give it a B. I mean, it's good. I would eat it again.
Sonic. D! Starbucks. Steak and Shake, a lot of late nights after the movies, and Pickerington getting that.
We used to go out to football games.
So there's a lot of nostalgia.
I give it a B.
Yeah.
Like a mid B.
Taco Bell, you think S?
All the way. I mean, it is the old reliable. At all times of day, Taco Bell is always delicious.
Tim Hortons, old Canadian restaurant.
Trash.
What would you rate?
Like a C.
I would say B.
Low B.
Low B.
Wendy's. Oh, boy. To the top!
With those spicy nugs, absolutely.
I mean, a 4 for $4, you can't beat it.
Is it better than McDonald's?
So, yeah, I think so.
There we are.
Wow. We're surprising ourselves with that one. That combo right there has been surprising.
White Castle.
The lowest thing on the list.
All right, guys, that's the end of the tier. Look at that. Looks pretty good. I think this is probably the best tier
I'm pretty happy with it.
ever. You got me. So Cane's is number 1 over everything. And then Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Five Guys, Wendy's, McDonald's. Yes.
See, those are, in my world, those are the best. If I'm having one of those, I'm happy.
Yes. Yeah.
Even the A ones. The A ones are all super good.
A's, I can't complain. B's, I'm having a bad day. No, just
B's, I'm indifferent.
And then C's,
I'm a little disappointed.
a little disappointed. D's,
I'm upset.
I'm upset. 50,000 on my head is disrespect. Okay. If you think like we should have put somewhere like a restaurant somewhere else, comment down below. Let us know if you're like, oh, dude, Arby's is an A. Even though I would argue against that highly. To end this video, we want you guys to know that like gossiping isn't good. So if you do catch yourself like talking about someone else, talking behind their back, and you want to correct that, we want to give you some advice. Don't focus on the action of just not gossiping. When we think we have to correct something in our lives, we instantly go to the like, okay, I just need to stop this. I just need to stop talking bad about people. I just need to stop doing it. And that doesn't work though. Like, what does work is if we focus on the complete opposite, on something that is healthy and that is good, and that is Jesus. If we focus on, instead of stopping gossiping, but loving those people, that will change our heart. So if you're catching yourself, you're like, oh my gosh, yep, I'm a gossiper, or I've done it occasionally. Maybe what you need to do is spend some more time with Jesus, or even ask Jesus to change your heart. What comes from your heart defiles you. So what's in your heart? And I think it's a good gut check, a good heart check for us to see, like, am I gossiping? Am I not? So is that coming from love? Catch you next week. Comment, like, share, subscribe. We're trying to build up our subscribers, so make sure you do that. Love you guys. Catch us on Youth TV Monday through Friday. Peace and blessings.